Hi, I'm James at Bespoke Airsoft and welcome back to another video review, and in this one we're taking a look at the WE Glock 18c. So yes, I know another Glock platform. You guys are probably screaming at me saying no more Glocks, you know, we want other stuff, but they do. It's probably one of their most popular platforms that WE do, so why not take a look at the 18. It's got all the functionalities of the semi-auto counterparts, but you've got that fun switch on the side to give you full auto. Usual box here, 18 stamped on the front. You've got a manual which is for the 18, 23, 26, 26C and the 35. Of course, all those pistols mentioned have the full auto feature as well. Got the pistol, got the magazine, set it to one side, and this is the WE Glock 18c. This is the Gen 3. So for those of you out there, this is the original Glock platform that WE released when they released the 17 and the 18. Polymer frame here, Gen 3. Smaller style mag release, but it's easier to not hit by accident. Usual Glock style trigger there. No trades on this thing. Obviously you've got 18C on the side, it says tactical, and it says 9x19. Flipping it over, we've got some little funky logo markings on the barrel, and then we've got wet 5168 on the slide. Made in Taiwan, and then we've got gas blowback system here and there, and then we've got the WE logo on that side. Obviously they don't have the license, so they can't use any of the Glock livery. So ported slide here, all the Glock 18s have them, so it's nice and ported there, and then we've got like a sort of slotted outer barrel. No real function there, it's more just for looks. On the back of the slide, of course, you'll see the fun switch, which is semi-auto set to the top and full auto set to the bottom. Reset on the trigger is obviously very nice, just like their other Glock platforms. Take up, the wall's right there. Nice and predictable, nice reset, and a break again. So we've got a gas mag here, 17, 18s, they take the same type of magazines. You can also get the big 50 rounders as well if you want to sort of rock with the full auto switch. And magazine in, we've got gas, we've got no BBs in the gun, obviously it's very safe. Nice and responsive there. And then if we flick it to full auto, nice rate of fire there. With the WE Glock 18s, they do, when it's cold, it is quite cold here, the weather's not great at the moment, the magazine is very cold, so when they are cold they do spit a bit of gas out here and there. That's absolutely normal. Obviously when you're in warmer temperatures, normal summer weather, or anything above freezing, which it is outside, you're not going to get that. It's going to be nice, and the rate of fire is obviously going to increase as well. So let's get this on the top-down camera, let's get this thing looked at a little bit more closely. Obviously this platform has been out for a while, but why not take a look in the style of the Bringing It Home show. So we'll get the camera switched over and we're back in just a moment. So here we have it, guys, the WE Glock 18, which you'll see here. Markings on the slide are, a bit of oil there, 18C, tactical, 9x19. So they used to put a G here, but they obviously don't do that anymore. Then we've got some WE markings on the other side. We've got made in Taiwan. We've got gas blowback system. A WE logo on that side. And as you'll see, this is the Gen 3 frame. Polymer frame here. Metal slide. Metal outer barrel. Plastic iron sights 2. Plastic trigger. See, when using the newer platforms and the ones with the extended slide releases, going back to the old style slide release, you will find it a little bit more difficult to push, especially wearing gloves. See, the differences with this and the 17 you'll notice is you've got cutouts on the slide. The 18Cs have this, as well as slots in the barrel. This is literally just aesthetic. There's no real purpose to this on the Airsoft Glock 18. You've got the fire selector, which can be found at the rear of the slide, and unlike the old KWAs, which weren't the most efficient pistols, you can actually turn this one up and down while the pistol is to the front. So you'll find with the old KWA Glock 18s you had to lock it to the rear before switching it. Up for semi-auto, down for full auto. As you can see here, we've got the trigger very much like a 17. Nice predictable break, nice reset. Makes it for a very nice shot. We've got some usual blocky U at the back and the dot on the front sight, very easy to see. Nice and comfy. You haven't got the adjustable back straps or modernisation that the Gen 4s and the Gen 5s have, so there's less to worry about there. This will fit the Glock 17 holsters as well. If you can get a W Glock 17 in there, you can get a W Glock 18 in there as well. Let's get to the chrono results. 0.2 gram BB, sorry, green gas, and we'll put that up on the screen just now. You'll see they're very similar to the 17 platforms and the 1799 which we did in the last video. To take this apart for hop adjustability and maintenance is very easy. So to take this thing apart for hop adjustment even and maintenance and such, just take the magazine out. We're going to lock the slide to the rear like that. We're going to pull the two tabs down on each side of the frame, let the slide forward, tap it forward, and off it comes. When these are new out the box, they are a little bit stiff, and you can see there we've got a bit of transport grease and stuff from the factory. If you did want to clean that off and put some nice silicone oil in there, you can do. Just like the 17s, we've got a wheel, some serrations on, which makes it nice and easy to adjust. However, you might struggle with gloves. If you have got gloves on and you don't want to take them off, you might just want to use a little tool like a little flathead or something like that. See all the transport grease in the on the nozzle there. Again, clean this off, putting some silicone oil in there is obviously going to do a better job than the grease. And you can see how the full auto just notches this little point over here. What that means is as the slide comes forward, it just triggers the sear again to fire again. Put that back on there, back together. Nice construction out of these things. They're not the most expensive pistols on the market, and sometimes they do have a bit of a QC here or there where there might be a bit of flashing on the frame or something, but nothing too too in depth that you got to worry about. As with all WE Glocks, you do have this useless safety on the front here, which you can push the serial number towards the trigger guard. It will click and it stops you pulling the trigger. It's absolutely horrendous, and I suggest you never use it, because the safety that you want to be worried about is obviously your trigger finger. Obviously, if you don't want to shoot it, keep your bugger sticks out the trigger guard. So let's get to the accuracy test now. I'm actually going to fire it semi-auto only. Because just to keep the test fair, if I just let me put this on full auto, you're not going to get the proper accuracy results if you're actually trying to shoot something with this on semi-auto. So we'll get to that just now, and then we'll get back in front of the camera. So thanks for tuning in to this review of the Glock 18c. Yes, it's very much like the 17 in every way, apart from the fact that if you want that capability of full auto, you're going to have to go to the 18 because all the other retrospective models that have the full auto feature, because you can't do that with the 17s without obviously modification. So you've got all the aspects of a Glock 17 here. You've got great trigger response, the same amount of muzzle velocity in terms of FPS. The accuracy again is very similar. That's going to differ when using it on full auto. Expect it to spray around, but that's probably what you want it for anyway. We'll get these linked in the bottom in the description below. Look for this and many other WE standard and bespoke airsoft products. Go to our website, bespokeairsoft.co.uk. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. You've probably heard me say it many times before. Of course, you can get signed up to the newsletter on the website to be notified when we're getting new products in or restocking old products as well. And that's the quickest way to get notified of bits and pieces coming in stock. Thank you for tuning into this review. This is the Glock 18c from WE, and we'll see you in the next video.